Hi. Good evening. At least it's evening here in San Francisco. This is a 5 p.m. class, virtual yoga, brought to you by Soul Ache Remedy. I want you to just come into this practice, right? Come in as you are. Words are escaping me right now, so we're just going to feel into our bodies. Let's begin in half frog. So lay on your belly. Kick your right leg out to the side and then bend your knee and breathe. That's it. Focus on your breath. Ujjayi breathing. Breathing in and out of the nose. For all my friends who just logged on, hey, how you doing? This is the part of the practice where we relax, where we are soft and gentle with ourselves. Channel that energy while you breathe. When it feels right, switch sides, bringing your left leg out and then bending your left knee. Let your breath be your guide in this practice. Bring your leg back. Gently press yourself up and back into the first downward dog of the practice. Pedal it out, bending your right knee and then your left knee, alternating knees. Woo! Remembering that you are very much alive. And then hold the position and press back in your downward facing dog. If this is entirely too much for your wrists, ball your hands up into a fist and use that as support, okay? Your call, your choice. Now that we're nice and stretched out like a rubber band, lift your right leg into the air, bend your knee and stack your hips. Spiral motions. All that means is move your leg around in a circle. Not just your leg though. Open your hip. Really make sure that you wring out your ankles and wiggle your toes. All the things. Yeah, let it feel nice. Treat yourself. Inhale, right leg back in the air. Exhale, right foot down on the mat. Alternate sides. So left foot in the air, three-legged dog. Bend your knee and stack your hips. Spiral motions. Re-extend your left leg and then set your left foot down on the mat. Inhale, look towards the top of your mat and come to your tiptoes, right? It's almost like you're in a cat pose. So you're in this position, and then I want you to bend really deeply back. Bend back. And then start to do a slight twerk. Yes, you heard me right. Whatever twerking means to you, start to do that. And then slowly and sexily twerk your way to the top. Get it. And then come into your first forward fold of the practice. If you want your feet to be together, put your feet together. If you don't, then spread them out really wide. It doesn't really matter. Forward fold. And then slowly, slowly lift yourself up. All the way up. Palms to touch overhead. Lean back. Be gentle with yourself for a baby back bend. And then lift yourself all the way up. And then bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Set an intention for this practice. How do you want to feel? What do you want to shed? See it clearly in your mind. And let's begin with 3 ums. Inhale. Claim it. And let's begin with sun salutations. Lift your arms over your head and lift your toes up as well. Swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands into the mat or to your shins. And then exhale, step back, lower yourself all the way or halfway down. Inhale, lift yourself up into upward facing dog. Hold it here. Bring your neck around to the right and then to the left. And then press yourself up and back into downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Remember, if this posture is entirely too much, find a modification that works. Ball up your fists. Don't try and bring your heels to the mat. It's fine. Inhale, look towards the top. Bend your knees and hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Repeat, lift your arms. Swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Breathe from your belly. Inhale, look. Bend your knees and float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, nose to knees. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, hands to heart center. lift, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out if you need to. Inhale, look. Bend and float. Halfway lift. Nose to knees. Inhale, lift your arms over your head. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Lift. Dive forward. Halfway. Chaturanga. Lift up. Press back. Breathe. Feeling into all of you. Look. Float. Halfway. Nose to knees. Inhale, chair pose. You can add a little bounce to it like I'm doing, or not, your choice. But allow yourself to feel this, allow yourself to experience this. Sit back. Are you shaking yet? Sit a little lower. Yes, yes, we're in this. And then forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your feet to the sides of your mat and then come into goddess pose. Woo! Sway from side to side. Hands at heart center. It's all about the hips, baby. It's all about the hips. Bring your right hand down to the mat. Lift your left hand into the air. Hard. Hands back to heart center. Switch sides. Left hand down, right hand up. Open your heart. Return to center. Place your hands down on the mat. Get ready to prep yourself for crow pose. So come onto your tippy toes and try and touch your toes together. Your knees can either be on the outside of your biceps or on top of your biceps. Whatever you can do. Just play around in this posture, and if you get it, hold it. Chaturanga. Woo! Lift up, lift your heart. Press your hips back. Ah, it's okay to make noise. Inhale, look. Bend your knees and float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Yes, we're doing this all over again. Get ready. Sit lower. And release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step to the sides, come to goddess. Sway from side to side. Inhale, right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Breathe. Hands back to heart center. Sway a little bit. Get some rhythm in it. And then left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Hands come back. Plant both hands to the mat, crow pose, to the best of your ability. Have fun. You know we are home. Do your thing. And when you get crow, stick it and hold. Jump back, chaturanga. Lift your heart. Press your booty back. Breathe in and out. Inhale, look. Bend your knees really deep and hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Come back to chair. Change the narrative. Claim this, sit lower. Breathe deeper. And release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your feet to the side, goddess. Sway, because we have rhythm, we got soul. Bring your right hand down, left hand in the air. If you're feeling like a bind, bring your left arm around you. Bring your right hand to meet it and look up. Release, hands to heart center. Same thing, left side. Come right into the bind if you have it. Release, hands to your heart, and then place them on the mat and have fun with crow pose. Just see if you can get your toes to touch. Woo! And then hold it for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Woo! Lift up. Press back. Breathe in and out. Right leg in the air. Step your leg through. Lift your torso up. Crescent moon. If you're looking at the screen and you're like, well, I don't look like that, it's okay. You look like you, and that's good. That's great. Feel into you. Open arm twist to the right. We're holding these poses a little bit longer. We're receiving the messages that Spirit is trying to give us. Spin to star pose. Open up. Drop your head back. Prosterita, bring the crown of your head to the mat. Grab your ankles for support. Lift back up, star pose. What does it feel like to be expansive? And then cartwheel your hands down to the front, step back, chaturanga. Lift your heart, press your hips back. Yeah! Same thing left side, left leg lifts. Step through. Lift your arms and your torso, crescent moon. Experiment with your body. See if you find something new. Open arm twist to the left. Ujjayi breath, always Ujjayi breath. Spin to star, drop your head. Prastarita, grab your ankles. Lift back up to star. Receive. Cartwheel your hands to the front of the mat, step back, chaturanga. Lift your heart. Press your hips back. Ha! Inhale, look towards the top. Bend and float. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Release, forward fold. Halfway lift. Crow pose. Hold it for 5 breaths. Breathe from your belly. And then jump back on the 5th breath. Lift up. Press your hips back. Right leg in the air. Step through. Crescent moon. Breathe in. On the exhale, twist to the right. Spin to star. Breathe in. Exhale, Prastarita. Inhale, lift. And then on the exhale, Vinyasa. So chaturanga to up dog. Then down dog. Yes, left leg. Step through. Crescent moon. Breathe. Exhale, open arm twist. Spin to star. Exhale, Prastarita. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Vinyasa. Lift up. Press back. Yes. Give it a little twerk. Why not? Twerk, twerk. Hey. And then breathe, bend, and float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, nose to knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, release. halfway lift. Come to crow pose, whatever that means to you, for 5, 4, 3, 2, chaturanga. Lift your heart. Press back. Right leg. Step through. Crescent moon. Open arm twist. Star pose. Prasarita. Lift back up to star. Vinyasa. Yes, it's one breath, one movement now. Take it on your own. Left leg. Step through. Crescent moon. Open arm twist. Star. Prasarita. Lift back up to star. Wash it out. Yes, ma'am, you got this. Look. Bend and float. Halfway lift. Nose to knees. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Crow pose. Lose yourself in the flow. 5, 4, 3, 2, jump back on 1. Lift up, down dog, right leg, step, crescent moon, twist, sun, star, Prasarita. Lift back up to star. Vinyasa. Woo! Left leg. Step. Crescent. Open arm twist. Star. Prasarita. Come back to star. Wash it out. Yes. This is what you've been looking for. Look. Bend and float. Halfway lift. Nose to knees. Chair pose. Release, forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Lift up. Press back. Right leg. Step. You are doing this. Crescent moon. Twist. Star pose. Prasarita. Lift back up to star. Wash it out. Left leg. Step. Crescent. We're nearing the end. Twist. Star. Prasarita. Star. And then wash it. Down dog to child's pose. Open your knees out really wide. Lay down. Woo. Matter of fact, come into a seated meditation. Seated meditation. This is what we need right now. Peace of mind. When you're seated, when you've wiped the sweat off, drank your water, close your eyes and breathe. Allow yourself to relax. What's done is done. And you are whole. Feel your energy. Feel your essence. Allow yourself to relax. This is where you need to be. Let your eyes roll to the back of your skull. Go deep. You're safe. Let your essence shine through. Breathe in really deep. Hold it at the top. Release. Breathe in deep. Hold. Let it go. Last time, breathe. Hold. And release. We're not done yet. Yeah, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Plant your feet into the mat. Grab your knees. Roll gently onto your back. Ooh, roll out your spine. Ooh, it feels great to me. I hope it feels good to you too. And then rock and roll into a high boat. So I'll show you what mine looks like. But like honestly, who cares? If yours looks different, that's cool. Just focus on the abdominals. Clench those. Relax your jaw. And then hover your feet over the mat. I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe that's not helpful. Hover. Hold, and release. Ah, yay, now come into bridge pose. Plant your feet into the mat, lift your hips up. You can use your arms on your low back as support. Lower down. Ooh, hug your knees in. Give yourself a squeeze. And then rock and roll back into the high boat. This is going to become your best friend. Whew, if you're shaking like a leaf, that's normal. Drop down and hover. Release. Yes. Come back up. Come back up into bridge. Lower down. Give your knees a hug, a squeeze, and then rock and roll to a high boat. yourself to smile in this posture. It's either that or a thiz face. Come down, hover. Release. Come back up. Bridge or wheel. If wheel is in your practice, just do it. Lower yourself down. Be gentle if you're in wheel. Knees to your chest. Squeeze, hug, rock and roll to a high boat. Lower down, hover. Release, yes, bridge or wheel. Lower yourself down. Give yourself a squeeze. Final boat. Lift up. Yes, you can. Si se puede. All of that. You're in this. And then hover. Hover. And flutter kick your feet. Flutter. Like you're kicking out of 2020. Kick. 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 3, 2, 1. Release. Ooh. Final bridge or wheel pose. Walk your hands back, gently lower down, Supta Baddha Kavasana. That means bring the soles of your feet to touch, bring your knees out wide. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. We've been working so hard. So hard. Stay in this posture in 2020. See what it feels like to rest. You deserve this. Bring your knees back together. Your soles of your feet are on the yoga mat. And then gently press yourself up. You can give yourself a squeeze for all of the good work that you've done. And then stand at the top of your mat. We're going to do one of those traditional yoga poses now. Tree pose. So bring your foot, your right foot, into your left thigh, or your knee, or your calf. Whatever works for you. Hands can be at your heart center, above your head, or behind your back. If you feel really wobbly and off-centered, that's okay. Just come back into it. release, I like to shake, 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 shake into the left side. So we're gonna do tree pose on the left side. Bring your left foot into your right thigh, knee, calf, whatevs. Up to you. Place your hands wherever they feel best. And breathe. To be frank, I don't quite care for nature. I'm working on it. But I do admire the strength and poise of trees. They're so rooted, they're so grounded in the truth of their being. Let's truly be like a tree. Release, shake, 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 yes, shake, 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 get it, yep. Tree pose on the right side. We're doing this again. Remembering, channeling the tree energy, grace, poise, strength. Slow and steady breaths. And then release. Shake, shake, shake. I'm not kidding. Shake. Get it, and then switch to the left. Our final tree pose for the practice. Make of that what you will. And then release. Final shake. Yes, yes, yes. Bring your arms above your head. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, gently step back. Then lower yourself all the way down. So your belly should be on the yoga mat. Cobra pose, yeah. So plant your fingers into the mat and lift your chest just a little bit off of it. Press up and back for downward facing dog. And then step all the way through and sit on your bottom. Lay back. Bring your right knee into your chest. And then bring your right knee to your left side. A nice spinal twist. Breathe into the sticky spots. Release, bringing your right knee back into your chest, and then laying your right leg out straight. Bring your left knee into your chest, and then drop your left knee to your right side. Whew. Spinal twist. This is a time to integrate the lessons we've learned. Let them sink into your bones. Bring your left knee back into your chest. You can take whatever additional posture you might need. But if you're good and ready, come into Shavasana. Final rest. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your jaw. Let this be a peaceful end. Feel the support that's all around you. Feel the energy that's got you to this point. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Flutter your eyes open. Open and close your jaw. That's my favorite part. Open and close the jaw. And then make your way into a seated meditation. Only a few more days, yeah? The dark ages are coming to a close. Let us be a light unto the world, a light in our communities, a light for ourselves. Bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes while we do one final Om. Breathe in. Hands to your third eye, aka in between your eyebrows. Namaste. Many blessings to you. Thank you for doing this class. Thank you for showing up for yourself. It's been a rough year and there's a lot going on, but you decided to carve out a little bit of space for you, for your soul. And I'm eternally grateful that you decided to do it with Soul Ache Remedy. We have classes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, usually at 5 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday, and then Saturday it's 9 a.m. But we're going to have a little special
this week, where we go on live, IG Live, on Thursday, Christmas Eve at 9 a.m. I hope you will join us at that time. Be well.